In the farthest reaches of the galaxy, beyond the well-traveled trade routes and dense star clusters, lies a vast and largely unclaimed region known to the neighboring species as the Quiet Frontier. It is a place of silence and mystery, where few ships venture and even fewer return with meaningful news. For generations, this sector has been a buffer zone, a no-man's land between established alien territories, policed intermittently by a coalition of species who maintain a fragile peace. The coalition itself is a complex political alliance. Representatives from the formidable Zarthak, a reptilian warrior race known for their strength and military discipline, share the council with the sleek intellectual Solari, whose advanced sensor technologies give them an edge in long-range detection. Alongside them are the Ulari, masters of diplomacy and trade, and the enigmatic Threx, a species whose motivations are often inscrutable. Together, these diverse groups keep a wary eye on the frontier, wary of threats yet unprepared for surprises. On a routine patrol, a fleet of coalition scout ships equipped with the latest stealth detection technology sweeps across the star systems at the edge of the frontier. These scouts pick up something unusual, a faint but distinct energy signature unlike any known alien technology. The signal's origin is a colossal vessel drifting just beyond their mapped space, in the void between two stars. The size alone is staggering. This is no typical warship or cargo vessel, but a battleship of unprecedented scale and design. The alien commanders convene in their war room aboard the Zarthak flagship, a brutal, fortress-like ship bristling with weaponry. Screens display the human vessel's outline, sleek yet imposing, combining raw power with elegant engineering. The unknown technology puzzles them. The hull is composed of alloys that their sensors cannot fully analyze, and the ship emits low-frequency pulses that seem to interfere with standard scanning arrays. Debate rages among the coalition leaders. The Solari advocate caution, urging further observation to understand the humans' intentions. The Ulari suggest opening diplomatic channels, proposing that this might be an opportunity for alliance or trade. The Zarthak warriors bristle at the thought of welcoming what could be a rival war machine into their space. The Threx remain silent, their inscrutable expressions unreadable as they analyze the data. Despite their differences, one thing is clear. This human battleship represents a new variable in the galaxy's balance of power. None of the coalition races have encountered humans before. Their information is limited to old myths and scattered records. Humans are often described as unpredictable, aggressive, and highly adaptable, traits that evoke both fear and fascination. As the coalition leaders deliberate, the human battleship remains silent and motionless, its crew unaware they are being watched. To the aliens, the humans are an enigma wrapped in silence, a sleeping giant whose first move will shape the fate of the Quiet Frontier and beyond. Tension thickens in the alien command chambers as the coalition prepares to decide. Should they approach and attempt first contact or assume hostility and prepare for battle, their decision will ignite a chain of events that neither side could have foreseen, starting with the very first encounter between humans and the alien coalition, a meeting that will send shockwaves rippling across the galaxy. After tense deliberations, the alien coalition decides to send an official delegation to approach the mysterious human battleship. Their fleet moves cautiously, sensors trained on the massive vessel known now as the ISS Vanguard. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and unease. None of these seasoned officers have faced anything remotely like this before. The Vanguard glides silently through the void, its dark hull reflecting the distant starlight in patterns that seem almost deliberate, like a predator stalking its prey. As the coalition ships close in, they initiate the standard universal communication protocols, broadcasting peaceful greetings in multiple languages and sending out detailed information about their alliance and intentions. Expecting a routine diplomatic exchange, the aliens await a response. The human reply is unexpected. Instead of lengthy messages filled with complex formalities or diplomatic jargon, the humans respond with short, precise transmissions, clear, confident, and devoid of hesitation. Their tone is direct and to the point, an unfamiliar style for the coalition accustomed to lengthy exchanges filled with layered meanings and political nuance. The humans identify themselves simply as representatives of Earth's unified fleet, commanding the vanguard on a mission of exploration and security. They emphasize their readiness to engage in peaceful dialogue, but make it clear they will not tolerate threats or aggression. This straightforwardness surprises the aliens, whose cultural norms often treat diplomacy as a game of layered subtlety and indirect meaning. The aliens observe the humans' technology with growing fascination and concern. The Vanguard's hull pulses with an energy signature unlike anything they've encountered before. Its weapon systems, though dormant, emit faint but distinctive electromagnetic waves, hinting at capabilities far beyond the alien ships. Defensive systems shimmer with an almost organic adaptability, shifting colors and configurations as if alive. Curiosity overcomes caution, and an invitation is extended for a formal meeting aboard the Vanguard. A delegation of alien envoys, each representing their species' finest diplomats and strategists, prepares to board the human ship. The journey to the Vanguard's docking bay is tense, but uneventful. Inside the battleship, the alien envoys are struck by the stark contrast to their own ships. The interior is functional, streamlined, yet surprisingly warm and welcoming. Walls glow softly with ambient lighting, and the hum of the ship's AI is ever present but unobtrusive. The humans themselves are equally surprising, a diverse group of individuals who carry themselves with a blend of confidence and casual ease that unsettles some of the alien guests. The meeting begins with the human captain, a tall figure named Commander Jalen Mirek, who greets the delegation with a firm handshake and steady eye contact, a gesture many aliens find oddly intimate. Mirek speaks plainly, outlining humanity's philosophy. They value adaptability, innovation, and unity through diversity. He stresses that Earth has faced countless threats and emerged stronger each time, a history that informs their approach to interstellar relations. As the discussion deepens, it becomes clear that the humans are not only technologically advanced, but also possess a unique strategic mindset. They speak openly about their weapons systems, not with arrogance but with pride in their ingenuity and resilience. The aliens listen, intrigued yet wary, realizing this is no ordinary encounter. Unbeknownst to the delegation, the Vanguard's AI is quietly analyzing every alien ship in the Coalition fleet, simulating potential engagements and adjusting tactical recommendations in real time. This silent preparation hints at the true scale of what is to come, a revelation that will shake the galaxy to its core. The first meeting ends without conflict but with a mutual understanding. The humans have arrived, and their presence will alter the course of history in the quiet frontier and beyond. The alien coalition returns to their ships, buzzing with theories and plans. The humans remain vigilant, ready to demonstrate just how formidable the ISS Vanguard truly is. The alien coalition, still swirling with uncertainty from their first diplomatic exchange with the humans aboard the ISS Vanguard, decides to test the limits of this new arrival's capabilities. Confident in their own advanced weaponry and fleet tactics, the coalition fleets gather to demonstrate their power and assess how the humans will respond. The vast expanse of space near the quiet frontier becomes an arena as the coalition's warships arrange themselves into battle formations, their energy weapons charging and shields humming with readiness. The coalition's leaders, particularly the proud Zarthak commanders, view this as a simple display of strength, an opportunity to intimidate what they still perceive as an unknown threat. Meanwhile, aboard the ISS Vanguard, the human crew works with calm precision. The ship's AI, known as Argus, constantly scans the alien fleet, analyzing weapon frequencies, shield compositions, and movement patterns. Unlike the aliens, whose tactics are rooted in tradition and predictable formations, the humans rely on dynamic strategy and continuous adaptation. When the coalition fires the first salvo, a barrage of plasma blasts and particle beams, the aliens expect to see the humans scramble or retreat. Instead, the Vanguard's shields ripple and morph in real time, absorbing and redirecting the attacks with astonishing efficiency. The adaptive shield technology, an evolutionary leap in defensive systems, reacts faster than any alien sensor can track. The humans counter with precise electromagnetic pulses that disrupt the energy flow in the alien ship's weapon systems. Alien vessels find their weapons faltering, some systems shutting down temporarily, sowing confusion and frustration among their crews. The battlefield shifts rapidly as the humans employ tactics unfamiliar to the Coalition. Instead of brute force, the Vanguard uses deception and agility, sending out drones that mimic ship signatures, creating phantom targets and dividing enemy fire. These drones are equipped with electronic warfare modules, scrambling alien communications and sensor data. One alien commander, furious at being outmaneuvered, orders a concentrated strike on the Vanguard's forward section. The attack hits, but the humans quickly activate a countermeasure, deploying a reactive armor layer that absorbs the impact and launches micromissiles in retaliation. The alien fleet reels from the unexpected resilience and counterattacks. What seemed like an overwhelming show of power from the Coalition turns into a demonstration of human ingenuity. The humans fight not just with technology, but with tactical creativity and an unyielding will to adapt. As the skirmish continues, the Coalition's best strategists begin to realize that the human battleship operates on a fundamentally different level. The Vanguard systems are not only powerful, but self-learning, adjusting instantly to every new threat and exploiting enemy weaknesses with surgical precision. The Solari scientists aboard their own ships hurriedly attempt to analyze the humans' adaptive technology, but even their advanced labs struggle to keep pace. The Zarthak warriors grow more cautious, their confidence shaken by the humans' unexpected superiority. By the end of the confrontation, the alien coalition has suffered several damaged ships and a crushing blow to their pride. They retreat, to reassess and repair, humbled by their first direct encounter with humanity's unseen power. In the aftermath, the humans remain poised, aware that this engagement was just the beginning. Their mission is not conquest but survival and recognition in a galaxy where strength alone no longer guarantees dominance. The battle leaves a profound shockwave, both literal and metaphorical, throughout the quiet frontier. Aliens across. The Coalition question. Everything they thought they knew about humans. Whispers spread of a species that fights smarter, not just harder, and of a battleship that might change the fate of the galaxy forever. The aftermath of the initial skirmish sends ripples far beyond the quiet frontier, shaking the very foundations of the alien coalition. The ISS Vanguard's display of overwhelming tactical superiority has shattered the aliens' confidence, leaving their leaders scrambling to grasp the full scope of the threat humanity now represents. In the war rooms of the Coalition's capital ships, the atmosphere is thick with tension and disbelief. The Zarthak commanders, once proud and unyielding, now pore over battle reports and sensor logs with grim expressions. Their prized weapon systems had been neutralized with ease, their strategies anticipated and countered at every turn. For the first time in generations, the Coalition feels vulnerable. The alien political factions fracture under the pressure. Some advocate for immediate retaliation, calling for a full-scale offensive to crush the humans before they can expand their presence. Others, particularly among the Ulari diplomats, urge caution, suggesting that this might be an opportunity to open dialogue and learn from the humans' remarkable technology and tactics. Meanwhile, the human crew aboard the ISS Vanguard prepares for the next phase. Commander Jalen Mirek understands that their actions have sent a clear message. Humans are not to be underestimated. Yet, he is also keenly aware that the shockwave they have created will ripple outward, drawing attention from powerful and unpredictable forces throughout the galaxy. Back on the Vanguard, the ship's AI, Argus, continuously monitors alien communications and fleet movements. It synthesizes data with lightning speed, adjusting defensive protocols and suggesting tactical options. The humans know they have bought themselves a narrow window to establish their position before the Coalition can regroup and respond en masse. News of the confrontation spreads. Smaller alien factions and independent star systems begin to take notice. Some view humanity as a formidable new player, potential allies or trade partners who could shift the balance of power. Others see them as a dangerous wild card that must be contained or eliminated. The shockwave of human power also sparks fear and fascination in the hearts of ordinary aliens. Rumors circulate in starports and space stations about the enigmatic battleship that turned aside an entire fleet with ease. Some speculate that humans possess ancient secrets or forbidden technology. Others whisper that the Vanguard is a harbinger of a new era of war. Within the coalition, the political debates grow more heated. The Threx, known for their inscrutable motivations, suggest covert operations to learn more about human weaknesses. The Solari scientists push for intensified research into the Vanguard's adaptive systems, hoping to replicate or counter the technology. Meanwhile, the Zarthak leaders prepare their troops for possible escalation, their warrior pride wounded, but burning with resolve. For humanity, the Shockwave is a double-edged sword. Their power has announced their presence, but it has also made them a target. Commander Mirek and his crew steel themselves for the inevitable challenges ahead. They know that diplomacy and warfare will now intertwine, and that their survival depends on staying one step ahead. As the quiet frontier settles into uneasy silence once more, both humans and aliens prepare for what may come next, a conflict, or alliance forged in the crucible of their first encounter. The Shockwave unleashed by the ISS Vanguard has irrevocably altered the course of history, setting the stage for a new chapter in galactic relations. The dust has settled in the quiet frontier, but the echoes of the ISS Vanguard's overwhelming power continue to reverberate throughout the alien coalition. In the weeks following the confrontation, the coalition's once unified front fractures under the weight of shock and uncertainty. The sheer capability displayed by the human battleship has challenged centuries of alien assumptions about their dominance in the region. In the aftermath, coalition leaders retreat to their home worlds and warships to reflect on the encounter. The Zarthak, long proud warriors, grapple with a newfound humility. Their traditional doctrines, built on brute strength and disciplined formations, seem inadequate against the humans' adaptive strategies. The Solari, with their keen scientific minds, obsessively analyze every piece of data gathered from the battle, desperate to understand how the humans' technology defies their expectations. Within the Ulari diplomatic corps, debates rage about the best course forward. Some urge a hardline stance, advocating for rapid militarization and preemptive strikes to contain the human threat before it can grow. Others caution that aggression may provoke unnecessary war, proposing instead cautious engagement and attempts to open peaceful communication channels. This ideological rift exposes deep fissures within the coalition's leadership. Meanwhile, among the rank-and-file alien citizens and soldiers, a wave of apprehension sweeps through. Tales of the human battleship's resilience and tactical genius spread like wildfire, creating a mix of fear, admiration, and skepticism. Some aliens begin to question the coalition's ability to defend their territories, while others harbor grudges, vowing revenge. Back aboard the ISS Vanguard, Commander Jalen Mirek convenes with his senior officers to review the encounter. They understand that their bold show of strength has placed humanity firmly on the galactic map, but it has also painted a target on their backs. Mirek emphasizes the importance of readiness, continuous innovation, and strategic diplomacy as they prepare for the inevitable consequences. The human crew also reflects on the cultural differences exposed during their first contact. Their blunt and direct communication style contrasts sharply with the aliens' more nuanced diplomacy, leading to misunderstandings and tension. Recognizing this, the humans begin to study alien protocols more deeply, aiming to bridge the gaps and reduce potential conflicts. In parallel, the ISS Vanguard's AI, Argus, refines its analyses, simulating countless scenarios to predict coalition responses and prepare for future encounters. The crew works tirelessly to upgrade systems and adapt their strategies, knowing that the galaxy's eyes are now watching them closely. Beyond the immediate coalition, the shockwave of the encounter ripples into neighboring star systems and independent factions. Some smaller species see an opportunity to ally with humanity, hoping to benefit from their technological edge and strategic acumen. Others fear the humans as an existential threat, tightening security and forging new alliances to counterbalance the rising power. As time passes, The quiet frontier becomes a crucible of tension and anticipation. The coalition's internal divisions deepen, while the humans expand their presence cautiously but confidently. The seeds of future conflict and cooperation are sown in this uneasy calm. Ultimately, the first encounter between humans and the alien coalition forces both sides to confront their own limitations and assumptions. It marks a turning point, one that sets the stage for new alliances, rivalries, and the ever-shifting dynamics of galactic power. The quiet frontier, once a relatively stable region on the edge of known space, has been irrevocably changed by the arrival of the human battleship, ISS Vanguard. After the intense skirmishes, political upheaval, and reflection that followed the first encounter, both humanity and the alien coalition stand at a pivotal crossroads. The galaxy watches as two very different civilizations face their new reality. For humanity, the Vanguard's mission evolves beyond mere survival and deterrence. Commander Jalen Mirek and his crew understand that the galaxy offers more than conflict. It offers opportunity. The shockwave sent through the alien coalition has opened doors to alliances, trade, and cultural exchange. Yet, it has also made enemies. So every step forward is measured, cautious, and calculated. Diplomatic channels between humans and the alien coalition gradually open, tentative, but growing in confidence. Ambassador Kira Velis, newly appointed, from Earth's unified fleet, leads the effort to build bridges, recognizing that cooperation will be essential to peace and prosperity. She works tirelessly to overcome cultural misunderstandings, introducing alien diplomats to human values of adaptability, resilience, and unity through diversity. Meanwhile, the alien coalition rebuilds and reforms. Lessons learned from the Vanguard. Encounter prompt technological advancements and strategic innovations. The Silari scientists make breakthroughs inspired by human adaptive shield technology, while some factions advocate for a more open and inclusive political structure that can better respond to new galactic realities. Tensions do not vanish overnight. Pockets of resistance and suspicion remain, with some alien warlords viewing humanity as a threat to their dominance. Skirmishes flare in disputed systems, and covert operations by both sides underscore the fragile nature of peace. Yet, the shared recognition of mutual strength and respect tempers outright war. In parallel, the ISS Vanguard embarks on new exploratory missions beyond the quiet frontier. These ventures uncover uncharted star systems and civilizations, expanding humanity's knowledge and influence. Each encounter adds complexity and richness to galactic relations, and the humans continue to demonstrate a rare combination of technological prowess and strategic empathy. Throughout these endeavors, the human crew grows closer, bonded by the weight of their responsibility and the thrill of discovery. Commander Mirek reflects on the incredible journey from first contact to this new era. The Vanguard is more than a battleship. It is a symbol of humanity's place in the cosmos, a testament to their enduring spirit and unyielding resolve. Serene. Galaxy has changed, and so have its players. Alien Shockwave closes on a hopeful note, signaling a future where the initial shock of encounter gives way to cooperation, challenge, and growth. The human battleship that once stunned an entire alien coalition now stands as a beacon, a new horizon for all species willing to embrace the unknown.